Is that Haley Bailey?
Well, someone asked me where to get this t-shirt from because they thought it was Haley Bailey.
Yes.
And it's not. This is me. This is 23-year-old Jaguar Wright, first photo shoot. But when I heard the girl at the store say, "I love her," and I said, "Well, that's me," she said, "Oh, I thought that was Chloe Bailey." It got me to thinking. Now, me and Chloe Bailey's career has about 20 years in lapse, time, gap. And yet, she looked like me. This is what they do to us. They turn us into a figure. They turn us into an archetype. They get the image that they know will work for the public, and then they keep creating replica after replica after replica in real time. Shout out to Chloe Bailey.
Is that Haley Bailey?
23-year-old Jaguar Wright.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she does. History of hip hop is a tough argument, but it all come down to 5 names. KRS-One, Big L, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac. And honestly, Proof.
Oh.
If he got credit for every lyric he wrote for Marshall Mathers, also known as Eminem, because the rap record that Eminem has solely belongs to Proof, who wrote it and taught Marshall how to perform it. Can you imagine being one of the dopest black rappers ever, and you invented the hottest white boy rapper and sold it? He invented Slim Shady. Proof invented Slim Shady. And Marshall never gave him credit. Did you listen to the new music? It sounds like what Teletubbies would sound like if they used words.
Oh, wow. Damn.
You know the Teletubbies? That's what it sounds like to me, but with words. It's trash.
It's trash.
Where's Proof? He invented Slim Shady. Proof invented Slim Shady. And guess what? When it came time for Marshall to pay up, because the thing was, Proof was going to make him the superstar rapper of all time. And he was going to give him 8 Mile. He was going to give Proof the label so that he could continue to produce D12 and all the other talent that was supposed to be coming. So Obi could have got a fair shake.
Yeah, Obi tries real name, no gimmicks. Damn, yeah, I hear you.
And then Proof dies, and then Obi gets shot in the head, and I'm on the phone with him while they're putting him in the ambulance.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Marshall had all of Proof's books. He ran out of rhymes. And now we got the real Eminem.
Damn. Houdini.
So let's go ahead and get on walk and talk in. You know, I like to walk and talk to y'all about something going on. I apologize if I'm a little bit low. I didn't want to seem like I was screaming. This damn wind is not going to let me be great. Not going to let my new hair be great, honey. Look, we got to talk about Jay-Z. Yes. We about to talk about him. about to talk about all of this shit that has occurred. Because I told y'all that man wasn't no motherfucking pedophile. I told y'all that the shit that they were doing was buck breaking. I told y'all that these people were actively trying to take down all of the top black millionaires and billionaires. It's a thing of them trying to make sure that we know our place. It's a thing of them trying to remind black people that they don't want us to advance. They don't want us to have heroes, so to speak, that are millionaires, billionaires, people that are affluent. They want us to continue to look up to those degraded versions. Excuse me. I was gonna say degradation, but that doesn't quite fit there, does it? But they want us to keep looking at these degraded versions of black people, and this is what they want us to believe for our fucking people. They don't want us to see that we don't have to sell drugs our whole lives. They don't want us to see that we don't have to sell vagina to make a living. They don't want us to see that we don't have to use anything but our brains to get ahead. No. That's not what they want from us black people. They want us to remain in a space of being ignorant to one another. They want us to remain in a space of fighting. They want us to remain in a state of downtroddenness. And they don't want to see us get ahead. Now, I know that is a broad stroke trope to give people or to place on a group of people. But hear me out. Let me cook now. If what I'm saying was not true, why did they accuse Jay-Z of being a pedophile? Why was he accused of being a pedophile? Why did this lawyer, BuzzFeed, whatever the fuck his name is, why did he need to immediately hop on and try to align Jay-Z with it? Why was that the very first thing that he did? If it's not modern day buck breaking. Now, if you look at that goddamn attorney, that motherfucker look like he says nigger awful. Look like word nigga slide out his mouth so goddamn much you think he is a nigga. But that ain't the case. That ain't it. He was lying. He's trying to extort all of the rich black people. And he's been trying to extort Jay-Z for years and years and years and years and years. But he didn't quite have anything to run with. He didn't have anybody that would participate in the lie with him. He didn't have anyone that was foolish enough to try to go at Jay-Z with some stupid shit like pedophilia. Pedophilia of all fucking things. Anyway, the motherfucking lawyer reaches out to Jaguar Wright. Because I told y'all, she's the modern day fool. She's the modern day mammy. She's the bitch that they go get to do some nigga hating with. And she's been doing it to all of them. We can't just say, oh, she's just attacking Jay-Z. Oh, no. She attacked Rihanna with some bullshit. Lied and said that Rihanna had her press and that Jay-Z had given it to her. What else did she say? She said that Blue Ivy is actually Kathy White's daughter and Beyonce took her from her. Even though we all saw Beyonce swell and get good and big and pregnant with Blue Ivy. We saw the same thing with the fucking twins. Jaguar Wright was running around here telling lies and was running around here pushing these false ass stories because that lawyer had reached out to her and had paid her broke ass some money. Remember I told y'all she had stole that U-Haul and she was on the run for that fucking U-Haul. Now I don't know if she got that case settled or not, Because all you gotta do is pay motherfucking U-Haul back. And the bitch was out here sliding in a U-Haul truck. I ain't knocking nobody for doing that. You know, do what you gotta do, because I've done that too. In fact, I slid from fucking St. Louis in a U-Haul that was only supposed to be driven in St. Louis. I slid from St. Louis to California, moved my ass right on back out here more. Not shitting on her about the U-Haul. But what I am saying is Jaguar needed a whole bunch of money, right? And the only way she could make money is by being hateful. Because being hateful is what's popular in today's world. Being hateful and telling lies. Let me make sure I say that. Telling fucking lies, because Jaguar was fucking lying. Okay? And all of y'all were sitting there and believing that shit that bitch was saying. I told y'all, with all that vitriol dripping off of that motherfucking woman's motherfucking mouth with every fucking thing she was saying, there was no way none of that shit was true. None of it. Not a piece of it was true. Like, there's nothing that y'all can draw on and say, oh, well, she was telling the truth about this. No. I told y'all Jaguar was mad because she did not gain that proximity to these people. Okay, a lot of y'all don't know who the fuck Jaguar Wright is. Not that maybe you're not old enough to know who the fuck she is. But a lot of y'all are old enough to know who the fuck Jaguar Wright is. And why y'all are going along with anything that she's saying is beyond me. It's quite fucking ridiculous. Just know that. Jaguar is upset because Jay-Z wanted Mary J. Blige for his Unplugged performance, but because Mary J. Blige was not available, he took Jaguar Wright. And now the way the story was told to me, this is somebody that was working at MTV that I was cool with at the time. The way the story was told to me, Jay-Z still didn't really want to use Jaguar. He thought her voice was cool, but he thought she was ugly. What did I tell y'all the issue was? Jaguar's mad because they think that she's ugly in this industry. Ain't no difference. Ain't nothing to change. Nobody ever thought that Jaguar Wright was beautiful. And if somebody tells y'all that they did, they're a damn lie. Okay? She out here peddling these bullshit ass lies, and y'all out here believing them. And I also told y'all, hold on. I also told y'all, don't let Gene Deal get y'all ass sued. So, from what I'm hearing, his name is going to pop up in the sheets too, because he's been out here peddling bullshit as well. I saw that big motherfucker a couple months ago at this gas station out here. He a big ass, goofy ass nigga too. That ain't what this is about. Thing is, the nigga was lying, okay? Now, I'm not saying that the things that he said Puff did were not true, but I'm saying examine those as well, because suddenly your mouth is open about things that you claim happened 30 years ago, right? Because most of the people are dead, and you're basing it off the fact that you know that people are in such a deteriorated mind state in today's world. You know that people will believe this stupid shit if you say it. So that's what you're doing. But I'm so glad that the gamut has run on that shit too. I told y'all it was gonna be YouTubers getting their ass sued. This one particular YouTuber, I know factually she getting ready to get caught up in the shit because the bitch do too much. And at first, you know, you look at her little shit. If you ain't never seen her channel, you will look at it and be like, oh wow, let me look at this and see what the fuck going on, because she sprinkles lies in with the truth, okay? That's why I say certain people that be saying shit, you gotta kind of take it with a grain, not even kind of, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of times they be regurgitating shit that they've been told, as we all do. Or they're just adding shit and lying, making shit up. And that's exactly what she be doing. She be adding shit and lying. The bitch even had sent her little peoples over to my goddamn page when I was talking about Diddy and Young Miami. And she was all like, oh, Diddy was, she sent them and they was like, and it was probably her from behind her page. But the post was like, oh, Diddy is married to Love's mama. I don't even know her name. Because I was saying that Diddy would marry Carisha if he had the chance to. This bitch does everything or says everything that she can to try to discredit or put black people down. This is a black bitch. This is a black Canadian bitch that does this. But she got full of herself when she got this interview with Gene Deal. And I told her, I say, you know, St. Louis niggas is good for telling motherfucking lies. They good for telling lies to make themselves look really, really, really good in a situation. And that's my opinion of Gene Deal. Although, yes, I'm not doubting that he has not seen some things. Yes, he's seen some things with his dealings with Diddy. But my problem with the things is, you waited until Diddy's in trouble to start saying some shit. And before y'all be like, oh, he been saying shit. He ain't tried to get nobody in trouble. This motherfucker is a licensed mother. He's a licensed law enforcement. You know, your bodyguard motherfucker. You could turn a motherfucker in. You know some motherfuckers in the police department, all of that. Don't let people that work in no version or extension of law enforcement tell you that they don't know no police, because they lie. Even security guards. We definitely know some police. But yeah. Let me try to cross this fucking street, because y'all know LA will mow you the fuck down out this motherfucker. But that's all it is, y'all. That's all the fuck that is. They are falling. These liars that are putting these lies out about people are falling. And I'm not gonna be one to sit here and be like, oh, they being paid off to da-da-da. No, they're not. They're just being haters because they can. They lost proximity. Same thing with Gene Deal. I gotta lay this motherfucker down because my part is not discernible. But that's the same thing with Gene Deal. He is only saying shit about Diddy because he does not have that proximity anymore. There is nothing. I'm not saying that shit ain't true, but what I'm saying is you got to be careful when people telling you shit when they mad with folks. It took him 30 some odd years to come out and say that Diddy had some wild shit going on. I mean, like I said, if you're born in the 90s, we pretty much speculated that Diddy was a damn fool anyway. Like, we saw the shit. We physically got a chance to see the shit. So, there's no denying, knowing that he had some wild, sneaky shit going on. But what we not gonna do is help these people lambast and tear black men fuck down, black folk. That's what we got to fucking stop doing. That's what we have to stop doing. Damn, this is the longest fucking life in fucking America. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this, y'all. I will be doing tarot readings over these subjects. I don't know if I'm gonna go live or not. I don't really care to go live. I don't know. Y'all don't be paying attention enough to live for me to go live, and I hate to waste my time. But if y'all want me to go live, let me know, and I will do that. Other than that, look forward to me posting tarot readings like I normally post. Alright, y'all? Alright.
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let a power flow. Bye.